Anytime.
Yeah, speaking of things that can change at any time, that be the weather, especially this week. Right now, we're kind of in that mix of just getting done with some of that winter weather, and eventually it's going to transition over to what feels more like spring weather. So if you're ready to jump in, let's get to it. Right now, we are still looking across the region, still seeing that snow and ice compacted, staying there, making for some icy conditions this morning, especially. You can see there, though, on our Perryville camera, that flag that we like to mention so much waving in the wind. So we do have a little bit of wind out there. It's coming from the south, so we're warming up a little bit, especially with areas that are open sky like Sparta and Perryville. But you can see Mount Vernon, Carbondale, pretty much areas over to central Illinois and expanding south, seeing mostly cloudy sky. And you can actually see that in our temperatures. Right now we are sitting under mainly pretty much just mid-20s to the north. Down to the south, you just saw Kennett jump to 32. And this is pretty much our high for the day because of that cloud cover. So threat checker bar, we are going to keep it just below moderate. We do still have some slick spots, so just be careful around that. But overall, very calm, mostly cloudy for most of us. As we go into the mid part of the week, Wednesday and Thursday, warming up and staying dry. But you might want to plan and get your umbrellas and rain jackets out. Get rid of the snow coats because we're going to go and start to track some rather heavy rain as we go to the late week. Well, if you are heading out the door right now, it's probably exactly what you're seeing unless you're lucky enough like Sparta or Perryville to see that nice sky. We are looking at temperatures not rising much more than at least those mid and lower 30s by later afternoon. We'll see some breaks in the clouds like I mentioned, but overall expect those clouds to stay around until later this evening where temperatures will be able to drop into those lower or mid 20s, I should say. And the winds will start to pick up as we do go to the evening hours coming from the south, and that's a trend that will continue as we go into our Wednesday. Those winds gusting at times over 20 miles per hour, so temperatures will be allowed to rise into those mid and upper 40s. It'll be more sunny, so that's the good news. But then as we go into our Thursday, temperatures almost hitting 60 degrees, and I'm almost certain that areas to the south will in fact hit that 60 mark. We will have some showers that move through. Friday we'll be dealing with some rain, but still feeling more spring-like with those temperatures into those mid 50s. That's a trend that we're going to also see going into the weekend. So here's what we're going to be tracking. Clouds are going to start to come in on late Wednesday. Nothing there, staying pretty calm. Early morning Thursday, that's where we're looking at our next chance of isolated showers, staying pretty isolated up until the part that we go into the evening hours. So around 4, 5 o'clock is what we're seeing. Then as we get into the early morning hours of Friday, if you have any plans, any traveling to do before we get to our New Year's celebrations, well, this rain is going to stay around as we even go into New Year's, sadly. But there's a chance that it's just remaining isolated at best, mostly overcast. But then we go into Monday and we get our next chance of rain past to the next work week. Now, all of this could change, but one thing that we are looking at is a pattern that looks rather warm as we look to our 8 to 14 day outlook, January 3rd to January 9th. Most of the United States that just saw all these record cool temperatures, now slightly above average looking forward, and to track the roller coaster that the end of December and the start of January will bring, download that Storm Track 3 app, especially if you are out there traveling for New Year's. We are going to be starting to see those changes being made, and nothing on radar today, luckily, except for those clouds. But, you know, looking forward, I'm looking forward to these warmer temperatures, almost reaching 60s there by the time that we're into the weekend. So rain showers, bring your umbrellas and jackets.
Well, it seems like everybody's gotten a little mix of what they wanted. The people that wanted the snow on Christmas Day, they got that. Those who are waiting for that warm up, me over here, we're getting that. So everybody's getting something that they wanted, it sounds like.
Did you really want the rain?
I mean, I don't want the rain, but if it means a warm up, I'll take it. So
Okay.
thanks, Emily.